Hey everyone, I am out here today doing some digging. This little creek here looks like a great spot. There's a bunch of bedrock exposed, and this was old Ford crossing right here back in the day. So hopefully I'll find something. Got the AT Gold with me, got it set up. Disc 1, iron disc at 31, and see if we can find some relics. Get back to y'all when I find something good. Look at that. Old rock wall, or some type of dam on the creek here. Wow, that is old. I didn't even know it was here. The creek's right over there. I'm gonna walk on the other side and see what it looks like. We could be getting into some relics now. That looks at least 200 years old. Well, I finally found my first horseshoe, so this proves this place was a ford. Just a horseshoe. Blacksmith made. That's pretty sweet. A horseshoe always tells you that there was a crossing right here. Great sign. That's an old one for sure. I tell you, the AT Gold is great for finding iron. There's an iron signal right here. You see, it's real choppy. So what you do is, when you're water hunting, you need a rock pick with a big magnet on the end. Now just take my magnet and put it down on top of the bedrock here. All this is bedrock. And we'll just put it down until we pull up iron. It's like a horseshoe half and part off of a single tree. That's what that is. This is part of a big clamp that went off a single tree. And that is horseshoe half, broken horseshoe. I call them horseshoe halves because it's half of one. But yeah, magnet comes in handy. Just a horseshoe half, another one. There's hundreds of them out here. It's unreal. Must have been a major ford. Haven't found any non-ferrous targets yet, but when you're finding horseshoe halves and pieces of horseshoes, I just found an old pocket knife. Look at that. That thing's like ancient. Really old. There's a wood handle on it still. Picked it up with my magnet actually. Picked up part to a horseshoe with it. There's so much iron in here, it's unreal. I mean, just 36, 45, 27, I mean signals everywhere. I mean you can't go an inch without getting a signal. I have a killer signal here. It was mixed in with iron, but now it shows up in the 70s and low 80s. It's just solid. Man. Let's see what it is. Put the probe pointer down here. You can find it. It's beeping pretty good. Well, there's just a penny and a 22 bullet. Looks like we got a little visitor. Here, boy. He just came out from the woods over there. Don't know where he came from. Friendly. Hopefully he'll sniff out the relics for us. Turns out that stinking Lincoln is actually old flat button. It looked just like a stinking Lincoln. But I cleaned it up, and you can see the shank just broke off the back there. That's an old button. Man, that's awesome. We're doing good now. It was down in the bedrock crack, way down in there, so I'm gonna have to get my dredge in here. I've already talked to the guy, and he said I can put my dredge in, so this could be a really great spot after all. I just rechecked the hole, and there's another signal in there, solid 7980. I mean, it's killer. So AT Gold is killer on high tone signals. It's right there. Actually, I think I see it. Let's go down and look at it. Put my face mask on. It looks like a penny or stinking Lincoln or something. I just found a piece of charcoal. That's what it looks like anyway, but it's iron. I don't know what that is. Weird. Looks like a piece of charcoal. Iron charcoal. I just found a really, really old hammer. That thing is old, has a metal handle on it. They don't make them like that anymore. Probably some type of tack hammer or something. That's awesome. You just found a heart. Look at that. It's like a little heart pin. It's got paint on the other side. That's pretty cool. I don't think it's that old. Have to give that to Abby. Could be a hard earring. Yeah, I think that's exactly what it is, a hard earring. It would be a big earring though. But I'm still hunting in the creek here. It's about 6 o'clock, so I'll head on out eventually. Been here about 4 hours. I found hundreds of horseshoe halves, but not much non-ferrous stuff. Hey everyone, I'm out here this evening in the woods doing some dredging. See if we can find some gold. I got it all set up today. We're in a real muddy creek. Really muddy. And got Matt with us. We got Abby down there, she's dredging. Hopefully we'll find some gold. You got the nozzle?
Yep.
Make sure there's nothing on it. Nope, there's nothing on it. Alright, that's good. Good. Yeah, we're dredging in this little muddy hole here. It's about 2 foot deep, and hopefully we'll find some gold. So let's get to it. See if we can find some. There's going to be all kinds of gold in here. I can just feel it. A lot of gravel. We're almost on top of bedrock. About a foot. Found my regulator. Power now, full blast, just about. I had it about halfway between Turtle and Bunny. Yeah, look at all the material we're shooting through here. Now this dredge will run away, so I had to put a bucket and fill it up with rocks so I can hold it down. And I got Abby over there, Little Feet is dredging for us right now at the moment. I was under there, and I mean literally you can't see a thing under there. Not a thing. How do you like that? Yeah. It's fun? Yeah. Yeah. I like it. We're gonna find the gold today, that's for sure. Down the bedrock?
Yeah.
Alright. We got a deep hole going here. Really deep. I think Little Feet's having a blast.
There might be some gold down in here.
That's right. You're a gold dredger now.
That's right.
You're part of the dredging crew. It's like a great spot. There's a bunch of bedrock exposed out in here. I've dredged all it up. And now we're working down. We've probably dredged a foot of sand out. We're working to the bedrock. It's deep, but I'm throwing all the big rocks out the way while Abby dredges it up. We got Matt over here. He's working the sluice box, picking out all the big boulders and stuff. The hole's getting a lot clearer now. You can see down in there. You're doing good. Doing good. Make sure nothing's stuck on the bottom there. Yeah, dredging all that gold up, ain't you?
That's right.
dredged up. Really white quartz. That's a great sign that gold is present. When you find something like this, really nice quartz rocks, man. We're getting ready to pack it up here in a few minutes. Gonna head back to the house, but I'll take these rocks with me for sure. Hopefully we found some gold. I'm sure we did. Here's all the stuff I found today. Had a pretty good hunt. Didn't find much gold dredging. I mean, we got about 40 specks of gold, but it's just tiny stuff, the small specks, so it's not even worth showing. I got it in the bucket though. But I had a decent water hunt. I found about 50 broken horseshoes. I got one complete one right here. One complete one in the lot. I found this thing here. It's like looks like a heel plate. It could be, or just some type of piece of iron, but it's shaped like a heel plate off a boot. I got a little rooster tail, some stinking Lincolns, bullets, master lock key, a tire weight. That tire weight's not even that old. I got a pocket knife. You can kind of tell it's a pocket knife now. Cleaned it up a little bit more. Old pocket knife. Bunch of horseshoe nails. All kinds of iron odds and ends. Got a piece of charcoal. It's actually just a piece of iron off who knows what, but looks like charcoal, so that's what I'll call it for now anyway. But I lost my heart. That's the bad thing. I put it aside somewhere so I can give it to Abby, and I can't find my heart. I don't know what I did with it. I mean, I had it somewhere. I'm sure it will show up. It's probably in the back of the truck. Who knows? But anyway, thanks for watching, y'all. And I just want to tell y'all that always have a positive attitude when you're hunting, relic hunting, gold dredging, anything really. I mean, if you're negative and complaining and stuff, you're not going to ever find anything. It's all about the fun. I mean, it's all about the fun. It's not about whether you find anything good or not. And if you keep that attitude, you will be successful. So, good luck and happy hunting.